I'm in the forward vibing, slide, feeling like Fabio, big drip, murder, nothing like Bobby though. Hey, just me and her, we learned.
Let's chat with Fatality MMA.
Street Fighter 6. Now, I used to have a strong love for this game, but around like 3, I want to say, third strike or something like that, I played with my cousin. He beat the brakes off me. I gave up after that. But then I tried to jump back on around like 4, played a little bit, got to play with Yin and Yang. Really enjoyed it. Then 5 was a PS5 exclusive. And I was like, all right, man, y'all got it. I don't care about Street Fighter anymore. But now Street Fighter 6 is here, so let's get into that. Now, this is my first time really playing a game. I probably bought it a few weeks ago. And I think one of this match I'm right here, it's like my first time going online with my credit character. Did not go well for me. Got the brakes beat off of me. Quit after that. But overall, let's talk about the gameplay and why I like this Street Fighter 6 and why I'm going to continue to play it. So first and foremost, I do love the art style of this game. This game is very bright, beautiful. It's kind of like MK with the brightness, but it's not so monotone. And the paint, the paint and the gritty, the paint and the graffiti effect, I like that a lot, especially with Kimberly, because you know she's a graffiti fighter or a graffiti artist. That's dope. I like that. Even the expressions in their face and how their clothes and body take damage. Beautiful, man. I love the creativity with this and the what's what I'm looking for, the in-depth to their look. Perfect, man. I love it. Now let's get into a few other things I really like about Street Fighter 6. I love the fact that it actually has game modes. Now I get it that there's only 3. I think it's like, excuse me if I get this wrong, but I think it's like the Battle Hub, the World Tour, and I guess it's Battlegrounds World Tour, and I think Fighters Hub or something like that. But I love they give me a diversity of areas I can go to and actually socialize with other people. You know, the World Tour is kind of like the story mode for your created characters. Pretty dope. I really like the idea. Plus, I get to fight any person I see. That's so cool. Then I want to say the Battlegrounds where you see all the players. I like having the avatar. I feel like the avatar is a nice touch to fighting games. Even if my avatar is just another character from the game. I like that. And speaking of characters, let's talk about the diversity they have in their characters. I love it when the game shows you fighting, especially fighting games, when they show you fighting styles from different places, but they give you the characteristics of the people from that place. So like, I guess you could say Capoeira will be more Brazilian, but they gave it to DJ and he has like a Jamaican vibe. Jamaicans are pretty big on music. Anybody's big on music, but I feel like that was a good aesthetics. I feel like that was a good aesthetic. And then even with wrestling, Russian wrestling, you got Zangief. You even got a Native American fighting a new character. I can't remember her name. And even Kimberly, she's kind of like a hip hop head who's really into Japanese culture and ninjas and stuff like that. I know a lot of black people like that. Matter of fact, I am one of those black people. I'm really into Japanese culture, so that's perfect. I like that. Then like the different builds too, because like we have our grappler and we have our speed fighters like Cammy. Cammy's pretty fast. Even Kimberly's fast too. I wish they had Vega. I miss Vega, but that's another story. But again, I love the diversity of the characters, the different types they have. No matter what's your play style, there's a player for you that you can play with. You may not like them personally, but there's somebody you can play with. And the gameplay is pretty awesome, man. And it's keeping this aesthetic as it used to be as a 2D fighter. Because I think Street Fighter is one of the only games that did not go to that 3D era. They stayed in that 2D era the whole time. The only one I can really think of is Street Fighter 3 or 4. 3D edition, and that's on the 3DS, but it's not really a 3D fighting game. It's just 3D because the Nintendo 3DS is 3D. But anyways, I love the mechanism. I love the supers. The Street Fighter just it gives me that old school feel, but so much newer. You know, it's like that perfect balance. So again, I'm loving the gameplay. And the commentary is a nice choice too, because like when I watch pro fights, I get to hear the commentary, but I don't really get to hear it when I play the game. So it's pretty dope that they included this. I do wish we can just put random so it can change every match instead of having just one person every match, but that's a small thing. Still dope, still enjoying it. Please play it. Last thing I want to talk about, I kind of already mentioned it, but I just want to go over it one more time, is the fact that they're staying faithful to their history. The characters are getting older, so they're keeping all that backstory and story within. Mortal Kombat is doing that too, but it's just that we're seeing these guys progress and we see them train their new students. That's really dope, because Street Fighter, I feel like they always introduce new characters. I feel like they introduce more characters, more new characters than Mortal Kombat does. Because I could be wrong, but it seems Mortal Kombat introduced new characters from different realms or different places and stuff like that. But Street Fighter gives you those pupils of the masters, and that's dope. I really like the aspect. It allows you to build on a history. So, but yeah, that's pretty much my closing argument. I really do love this game. I will be playing it more. This is my first online match, so I'm going to get better and hop back on. But again, thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of this video. Till next time.
For the super hard. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta heal up. Hey-o!
Drop dummy, dummy, dummy.